everyone, welcome back here with Yanni Plays in the Infinite Realm at Hogwarts, and with the completion of the tower against the dark arts, we completed the east wing, the bigger wing of Hogwarts. So let's just take a quick fly around the northern tower, the bell towers, one of our courtyards, and over here we just have a smaller tower, and then the large tower defense against the dark arts. Definitely looking forward to do the interior on this tower. And then over on this side we have the entrance into the long gallery and the dark tower. And then the east wing and the west wing are going to be split by a deep ravine that goes through here. And then over on this side we have more the dormitory rooms. We have the great hall over there with the 4 long tables, the big round tower, the tallest tower, where we have the moving staircases in. And then this one here is a large dorm building, and behind it the clock tower. Again, a small ravine going through there, but there is going to be a bridge that is on the top level that connects those two. And I am so glad that this part here is completed, and now we can focus on the second half, but I would say more than half of the build is already completed. And also our landscaping is coming along really nicely. So I think so far we made a lot of progress. But now with this time lapse completed, let's focus on a few other things and head over to the shopping mall. So we are back here in our shopping mall, and if you remember from our last episode, we set up everything here with our little upstairs area. And all the decorative blocks and the inventory is going to be constantly extending. As soon as I remember, oh, that will be a good decoration block, then I'm going to put that in. Except if we talked about light and things like that, since we have our light shop right over there, I am not going to put any of that in. And then in this little cube here, as you can see, I have 16 barrels on this side and then 16 on this side, and in the back we have 4. And looking at the back, you already can see a few things that I'm selling, and except the saying that that is all stuff that I'm getting out of my bartering farm that I don't really need. And then on each of those sides it's also going to be stuff that I, as of right now, not necessarily need, but once I start with the interior build, I'm sure I'm going to pick up a few of those blocks. So what we're going to sell here is concrete blocks and concrete powder in all 16 colors. Now that of course means that we need to get our dye situation figured out. Now luckily, a lot of them shouldn't be an issue. We have, do I have any coal on me? No, I don't have any coal on me. But we have a resource pack that lets you convert coal to black dye. And I think that helps a lot, because having to go and farm squid just always takes forever. And that is something that together with bones, I am going to get tons out of my wither farm. So that means we have a lot of colors already completed. We have white, we have light gray, we have the regular gray, and we have black. And with having those 4, that is already a pretty good start. And then a lot of the other colors we can actually mix up. And if we are going to collect a few of the 2 tall flowers, like the sunflowers, rosebush, lilac, and peonies, then we can already create most of the colors that we need. Now there's still a few more things that we will get. We need to get a cactus farm so that we can get our green dye. And we are going to need a proper farm for our cocoa beans so that we can have our brown dye. And then besides that, the only one that we would need is blue. And I can either go and farm lapis lazuli, or I can see if I have a good area over here with the blue cornflowers. And could just put up a regular shifting floor farm, or maybe just a simple farm similar to what I did with my grass farm. But I don't see any patches of cornflowers. So maybe that is just something that I need to go and mine for lapis lazuli. Now I was thinking over on this side, I am going to put up a house because one of my main issues right now is I need to have a way to actually get underneath everything if I need to go to my farms, and sooner rather than later everything on this side over here is going to be closed off. So it is going to be a longer and a longer way to actually get there. And instead of just building a blank house just so that I have access to the underneath, I was thinking I could build my little flower farm here and then close it with this build. Now, if I remember correctly, I need to have 2 dispensers, hopper in on one side and a dropper. Then a redstone dust on here. Another hopper over here. And then a chest. Do I have a chest? No. I could just use a barrel, since I already have them on me. Barrel on top. Where we have to put in all of our bone meal. I think there was a solid block here with a lever. 1 solid block here and 1 here. 1 here, 1 here. I think the lever in the front. And I can plant the sunflower or whatever flower I want in front of it. And let's just wait until we have some bone meal in. Okay, so that works. Let's build another segment. Let's leave a little space here. Okay, that part is completed. Well, I actually haven't tested this side yet, but looks like it works. And the peonies. That works as well. So we have that completed. So we have our white, gray, light gray, and black. We have yellow, we have orange, we have red. Then we have magenta and pink. So I'm missing green, blue, and light blue. And brown. So brown we can make a cocoa bean farm. Blue and light blue we can mix. And green I actually need a cactus farm. So where would be a good spot for a cactus farm? I think the cactus farm I am going to build somewhere underneath, an area that is loaded all the time, so it just passively produces the cactus for me. And then the cocoa bean farm I'm going to put up here because it's another farm that I just need to turn on, harvest what I need, and then turn off again. So I think now I have all the material I need. I need to get a sticky piston, and I was out of sticky pistons. But now I should have everything, some dispensers. Don't think that I need any of that. So let's go ahead and build that. So now with the rain gone, let's go back to building. So we have... Let's put our jungle log here. Actually, no, let's go one further back. Our jungle log up here. And let's get some temporary blocks. One here for a dispenser. And get one here for another dispenser. Now if I power this block here, I am going to power both of those. Let's grab a observer. And then if I have an observer here, it now should constantly bone meal. So let's just steal some bone meal here. And all I have to do is break it, place it. So that's not as fast, but it should work. Now I just need to get you out of harm's way. So if I am putting a sticky piston down here and a lever, so now all I have to do is drop a bone meal up here. And of course, if I'm going to use efficiency and then just place it again with my offhand, that is going to make it even faster. Now for our cactus farm, I think I'm just going to build it over here because with the iron farm, my smooth stone or my stone farm and my moss farm, that is an area where I AFK a lot. So I think here will be a great little spot. Now I'm not going overboard, not oversizing it or anything, but Probably 3, 4, maybe 5 layers, and if needed, that always can grow further up. So let's go ahead and get started, and then I'm switching back to you once I have a little bit progress made. Now we have most of our colors. White, light gray, gray, brown, and black. And then we have our red, orange, and yellow, blue and light blue. So cyan we still are missing. But for cyan I need to have blue and green. We have purple, pink, and magenta. So that leaves us, besides cyan, we have green and we have lime. So let's head over to our cactus farm. You see our progress over here. Now I was able to finish the first layer. So that is slowly producing. And I'm probably going to add a few more layers. However, the good thing is when I AFK here, and I desperately need to AFK because I'm out of stone, everything over here is going to grow as well. And I did connect it to the furnace. I haven't connected that yet because I still try to save up some cactus. But let's see, we have 52 so far and nothing waiting. So we can make lime. That leaves us with green and cyan that we still need. But I would say let's get started getting some concrete made. Okay, now we just have to stock everything up and figure out prices. Honestly, since we are still early game, I think I am going with half a stack. And then later on we can always reduce the prices. So I relocated to an area where we have haze beacon. And we also have quite the nice view. And I am currently on build height. But this one here is not that far away from build height. And this big round tower here is going to go all the way up to build height. Also, a little sneak peek of the next area. What is going to be another very big build. So we are going to split that big schematic in half. And I guess haste beacon still does not let me insta-mine concrete. But that is enough concrete for today, and also enough Yanni place for today. And I really hope I see you next week when we are starting to build on this side over here. Also, I am probably going to put a little bit of cliffside building in those videos here, so that you, if you cannot catch the live streams, see what is going on, because I am making quite a lot of progress over here. But with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you again next week here in Hogwarts. Goodbye.